Week number 9, we are at Valley Stadium in West Des Moines. Brandon Lewis, Dylan Doze alongside me as the Bobcats 2-6. Valley is 6-2.
Week 9 underway. Mong Hay kicks off and it's out of bounds. Near side, about 15 yards. That one well off the right side of the foot. Drake DeGroat brings a man in motion and Jaden Brown hands it off to him. He'll cut it up at the hashes to the 40. And it's a 5-yard pickup on first down. King Coleman has 5 touchdowns on the season. He's not on the field right now. It is Jaden Davison, the running back. He'll get the handoff right up the gut. Makes one good cut around left tackle. He's loose at the 40, 30. One man to beat at the 20, 10. High steps into the end zone. Jaden Davison, second rushing touchdown of the season. And this one, a huge one of 53 yards. And it's 6-0 Valley, 10:42 opening quarter. Seppi Fradiani on for the kickoff. Kickoff all presented by Century 21, the Poly Real Estate team. Bobcats will watch this one sail out on the near side. So 2 kickoffs tonight, and both have gone out of bounds. So 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. So great starting field position for Jacob Hayes, who will pack it in tight. 2 wide receivers, hand off to Ragland. He's the B-back, and he'll go off of left guard. And he's going to be met at the 38 and work his way for a couple of extra yards to the 40. Hayes underneath center, 2 slots in the formation with a B-back. Smitherman goes in motion. Bobcats hold up. They'll check to the sideline for the play call as everyone will check their wristband on 2nd down and 5. Ball on the far side hash for the all-white uniforms tonight for the Marshalltown Bobcats on the road. Hand off, Ragland right up the gut. Flag flies in right as Ragland was rolling off of a tackle. We'll see what the call is. It's about a 3.5-yard gain near the 44-yard line as the officials will get together and figure out the call here. And it looks like an illegal block. Hayes underneath center on 2nd down and 20. Ball still on the far side hash. They'll hand off. Ragland has a nice seam, keeps the legs churning, runs over a Valley Tiger up to the 35-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup. 3 minutes gone in this game. Bobcats down 7-0 to 5th-ranked Valley. Ragland will get the handoff again. Runs over a Tiger as he'll pick up just 2 yards as he's undercut. Trent Gravengood and Micah LeLacheur back to return. As averaging just over 38 yards per punt. Yohan Gomez with a good one down to the 25-yard line. Couple of tackles missed. Unga Pramana finally in there to make the tackle at the 40. It's going to be about a 15-yard return and a good one for Micah LeLacheur. Shotgun formation. Mason now into the game. He stands to the left of his quarterback in DeGroat. He'll hand off to Mason. Mason right up the gut. In there to help make the stop. Lincoln Barker does a good job off of his end position. Hand off to the right tackle. He's got a big seam at the 50. Puts a stiff arm out. Runs over the Bobcats. And he's going to be pushed out at the 30 late by Aiden Smitherman. But it's a big gain right there for Mason. 20-plus yards down the far side of the field.
You have got to be able to tackle from that, or otherwise it's just going to be huge gains.
After the 27-yard gain, they'll go back to the air now for the first time, and it's to the tight end down the near sideline and pushed out of bounds inside the 15, marked at the 13, as Zach Schempfer, the tight end, the target on the play. Valley operating quickly here. Mason is the running back. They fake it to him. They go right back to Schemper out there in the flat on the far side. Fumble. It's popped out, and the Bobcats have it. Turnover forced by the Bobcats, and they come up with a huge hit right there to force it. Zane Moore, Kyle Smith, the wide receivers in the sets. Fumble on the snap, and there's a scrum and a fight for it. Valley's pointing like they have it, and the officials say they do. Bobcats force the turnover and then fumble it right back on the bad exchange between the center and Owen Eaton and the quarterback for the Bobcats and Jacob Hayes, and it's on the doorstep for the Valley Tigers. And it just did not get going right from the start there, as it looked like big old number 93 on the recovery and Dominique Jackman. So back-to-back turnovers on consecutive plays. DeGroat back in at a quarterback. He'll hand off to Mason. Runs over a Bobcat into the end zone. Is Lamar Johnson the victim right there? And it's a 70-yard touchdown run for Darius Mason, his second rushing touchdown of the season. Kickoff down to the 5-yard line. Sam Griesel will return. He'll come near side. He's got blockers, and he'll fall ahead to the 26-yard line, and that's where the Bobcats will start. We are past the halfway point of this opening quarter of play, and the 5th-ranked Tigers already up 14-0. Smitherman in motion. Hayes will drop back to pass for the first time tonight. Pushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to try to scramble ahead, and he will not get rid of it, and he's going to be brought down to the backfield for a loss. It looks to be close to 4 yards back to the initial line of scrimmage. Bobcats in trouble here now. 3rd down and 10. Last thing you want to do is give it right back to the Valley offense, who's gone right into the end zone on both of their offensive, well, 2 of their 3 offensive drives. Hayes back to pass. He's got pressure on him. Rolls out far side of the field. Throws into the flat behind his wide receiver to Ethan Gorsuch. It hits the turf. It's incomplete. Second punt of the night for Johan Gomez. His first one was a beauty, averaging 38 yards per punt. He stands at the 10. Clean snap, and he will just get it away as pressure was on him. This one's going to get up to near the 50-yard line and take a favorable Valley bounce. It's picked up. Zach Wilder comes up with the tackle, as that one is going to be recovered by Colin Straker-CA. So Staker-CA gets good field position for Valley again at the 45-yard line and on the Bobcat side of the field.
I think that might have been tipped, just the way it came off. You see here, and it looks like, a piece of it got blocked there. And it almost came up for the Bobcats as it bounced off a Valley player, but he had the mind to jump right back on it.
3 down linemen for the Bobcats. Wilder showing pressure off the edge. He'll go in. DeGroat through the air. He looks long down the near side over the outreached hands of Ungra Pramana. He'll miss on it, and Trent Grevengood hauls in his second receiving touchdown of the season. A 45-yard strike for the Valley Tigers. It's now 20-0.
And that Anga got caught looking in the backfield. He was trying to catch up, and he ended up trying to undercut it. If he would have continued to play, I think he could have continued to run with him. I think he could have made a play on the ball.
Bobcats will fake the reverse, and it fools Valley. Sam Griesel on the far side of the 30-40 and will fall ahead near midfield. And the Bobcats, the reverse pays off. It catches Valley off guard, and great field position for the Marshalltown Bobcats up near midfield. At the 46-yard line going into Valley territory, Hayes underneath center on 3rd down and 4. An end around to Smitherman. Smitherman trying to find a seam. He can't. He's up to the 45 to the 44 is where he's going to be spotted down 2 yards short of the first. Cats down 21-0 on the scoreboard. Bobcats going to go for it. Ragland, handoff right up the gut. Keeps the legs churning, falls ahead, and it's going to be close. He got 2 yards. Needs to get to the 42-yard line for the first down, and he is going to pick up just the first down, enough to get the job done. Hayes on 3rd down and 7. See if the Bobcats go to the air. They will. Hayes drops back. Pressure immediately. Has his head ripped off. And he's back behind the 45-yard line. That's where he's going to be spotted. It's a 6-yard loss, and here comes the special teams unit. Second quarter, 12 minutes on the clock. 4th down and 13 for the Bobcats as Johan Gomez out to punt for the 3rd time tonight. Last one was partially blocked. First punt of the night was a real good one. Bobcats trailing 21-0. Valley getting it back. Pressure in. Gomez gets it away cleanly. Down to the 15. It's caught. And a man is evaded. And on the return, it's Layla Shore. And he's going to be over the 45-yard line before he's brought down. 3 wide receivers out for Drake DeGroat. He'll put men in motion. Coming to the near side, Jaden Brown. He's in the slot. He's got a tight end to operate. Tight end is out in the flat. They'll go back to Schempfer. 3rd reception of the night. One was a fumble, but he had another really big reception earlier.
Now they're playing with some tempo. They're putting their tight ends and their slots out in the flats, making the linebackers really sprint across formation, making it really difficult to get there in time.
DeGroat back to the air. Quick pass near side. Grevengood catches it at the 40. Sidesteps to Bobcat, and he'll be hauled down. Plus yardage. A little yak right there is Lamar Johnson, the man to finally bring him down. Davison still in there. Fake the handoff out to Schempfer. He's in the flat, makes the catch, puts a stiff arm out, and he's finally hauled down, but it looks like it's going to be a first down.
And now you get the big man in the backfield.
Yep, their red zone man, Mason, is back into the game. He'll get a sprint right, and he is going to sprint right past the Bobcats into the end zone. A 20-yard touchdown run as they just extended the play to the near side, and he got around tackle and just ran away from Bobcats. 20-yard touchdown run for Darius Mason. That's his second of the night. 3rd and 7, Ragland the handoff. He'll put a shoulder down, spins off a tackle. He'll pick up decent yardage, but it's going to be 4th down and 3. Ragland gets the handoff on 4th and 3. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a turnover on downs. DeGroat fakes the handout, bootleg near side, and he fires into the flat. It's a first down catch, and that'll move the chains as Jaden Brown hauls it in. Man comes in motion, and now DeGroat will motion him back out, and now motion him back in motion. It's a little pitch and a sweep. It'll count as a forward pass, and making the catch this time is Owen Woods, a sophomore wide receiver, and it's a 9-yard pickup, just shy of a first down.
Underneath the Friday night lights.
2nd and 1, DeGroat to the air to pass, and he'll target the man who just got that one. Again, the sophomore wide receiver, in Owen Woods, as he catches it at the 10 and works down to the 6-yard line. That is a first down. Pistol formation, now a shotgun formation as Mason moves to the left of his quarterback, and he'll get the handoff again. He's got a big seam. He's up to the 4-yard line. Mason still the back. On 2nd and goal from the 3. Stands to the right of DeGroat, his quarterback. DeGroat going to go to the air. He'll pass to Mason in the flat. The running back makes the catch. That is going to be a touchdown reception for Darius Mason. His first receiving touchdown, but his 3rd touchdown of the night. And it is a strike through the air from 4 yards out for the TD.
It's just a nice, simple route they bring pressure from 2 linebackers, which means he's wide open in the flat and just rumbles in for 6.
And it will be 35-0 at half. Bobcats trailing on the road to 5th-ranked Valley. Cats head to the locker room. We will get you highlights, stats, and adjustments for the second half coming up. It's Week 9 coverage on KFJB-TV. 35-0 is our score at halftime. Bobcats will receive to begin the second half. As the Valley Tigers owning that first half, we will have a running clock here in the second half tonight with that 35-point lead. Griesel Smitherman back to return. The kickoff is away to begin the second half. And at the 1-yard line, Griesel will bring it in. And he'll keep it himself, turn it up at the 15 to the 20. He beat a man. Can he get another block? No, he cannot. He's caught from behind as Griesel will be brought down to the 45. But that was a really nice return as he fooled Valley again, found a seam. Hayes underneath center with 1 wide out. 2 slots, handoff, Ragland. And Ragland's got the first down. He is at the 45-yard line in Valley territory. Maybe about a half-inch short, actually. I thought he had it, but the spot is going to come up short of the 45-yard line, which they need for the first. So it's 3rd down and a half yard to go. And here comes the cat claw, right, Dylan? Come on.
It's got to be. And just real quick, Max Reed see that run in, and yeah, looks like he was probably just a little short. Max Reed still in at center, looking on the far side. Owen Eaton does not have his shoulder pads on anymore.
Yeah, he was rolled up from behind earlier tonight, and it is the cat claw. Goes Jacob Hayes. It's a first down. He's over the 45, near the 44-yard line, so that will move the sticks. 4th and 6. Bobcats will go for it on the 41-yard line in Valley territory. Ball on the far side hash. Jacob Hayes, an option play to the near side. Trying to get around the edges. Smitherman, he will have it at the 40 outside the numbers, down to the 25-yard line and pushed out of bounds. First down, and the option play works right there, coming to the near side for the Cats. Out of the timeout, Jacob Hayes, an option keeper, and he is driven back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2. And it's going to be 2nd down and 12 at the 22-yard line. As we look at the replay here on KFJB-TV, took it out of the gut of his running back at Ragland. And on 2nd and 12, we'll see if the Cats go to the air, and they will. Hayes drops back to pass, 3-step drop. He floats one up, and just out of the reaching arms of Kyle Smith. 3rd down and 12 for the Bobcats. Hayes back to the air. Looks to the near side, wide receiver screen, but the blocking is not there for him. And Kyle Smith will be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 22 for the Bobcats. Hayes will look to pass. He'll go up the seam, floats one up for Smitherman, in and out of his hands as he's hit by a couple of Valley Tigers. Ethan Stemler, the backup quarterback, now in there. 8 of 14, 111 yards on the season, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's going to go to the air for the first time tonight. Wilder is chasing him down from behind. Stemler throws late, and it's incomplete. Intended out there on the far side of the field, number 16, Owen Woods, the sophomore wideout. We saw him in the second quarter with a couple of nice plays. Not able to hook up there. It'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 2, and bumping off a Bobcat and fighting ahead. Robin Brooks will pick up the first down. He's up to the 45-yard line. Looking at our final play of the third quarter as Stemler will get underneath center, and he'll drop back to pass at a 5-step drop. Pressure off the edge, fires late, and it's off the fingertips of the Valley wide receiver. Intended target on the far side of the field, Will Clayton, who has just 2 receptions on the season. Start the fourth quarter. Stemler still in at quarterback. 35-0 is the score. Stemler going all the way back, and it's a screen pass. And Brooks, the running back, is going to fall down a yard shy of the first down. So Robin Brooks catches a screen pass on 3rd down and 10. He picks up 9. Brooks comes near side on a stretch play, and he gets outside the numbers down to the 30-yard line and inside the 30. Rumich still the running back. He fumbles the handoff, and he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage by J.J. Schoenfelder. It's a 2-yard loss, and 4th and 4 is upcoming right there as Schoenfelder shot in.
I think this is of importance to the Bobcats.
Stemler on 4th down and 4, and J.J. Schoenfelder shoots in, and he'll bring down the running back in the backfield as Robin Brooks is checked back in, and the senior running back will be brought down at the line of scrimmage as Schoenfelder turns away Valley, a turnover on downs. Bobcats will get it back in a moment. Man, there's been a lot of juniors and sophomores who have gotten meaningful playing time that are coming back next year. And you really have to like what you have coming back if you're head coach Adam Goodvin.
I think so. Another year with the offense and maybe add some wrinkles to it. A big pass play here.
Zane Moore makes the catch up at midfield. Actually, it's Talon Halstead. He'll bring it in at the 50 and picks up a few more after it. And that will be a first down into Valley territory. So Talon Halstead hauling in the big reception from Jacob Hayes as they go through the air. Ragland just pick up the first down, so the Bobcats are at the 31-yard line in Valley territory. Hayes is going to drop back. He looks to the far side of the field. He's got a wide receiver open. It's Halstead again from 31 yards out. Jacob Hayes to Halstead as they team up through the air for 6.
Yeah, Halstead was also almost a little too nonchalant, allowed the ball to get into him, and it bobbled a little bit, but he was able to hold on to it for a touchdown. Nobody went with him. He just ran right past the linebacker there for 6 for number 11.
So the Bobcats get on the board here tonight with 4:35 to go in the football game. And the Bobcats are going to keep the offense out there for the extra 2-point conversion. Halstead will be split out to the far side. Sam Griesel is a man in the slot. Hayes keeps it himself, and he'll go right up the middle for the 2-point conversion. It's good. 35-8. Bobcats fall to the 5th-ranked Valley Tigers. Tigers now 7-2 on the season. Lone losses, a 3-point loss to Dowling and a 3-point loss to the Ankeny Hawks last week. Bobcats dropped to 2-7 on the season, identical from what their record was a year ago.